Angola beats Nigeria 70-67 to get their third straight win for the first time. I mean, let's just talk about this. So Angola just came out the gate, they just did as they had to do, and the way they finished the game strong in the fourth, that was the determining factor. And the way they just came out in the fourth, there was like a 6-7 point buffer on them, because this game was like seesaw. There was 6 lead changes that happened between the first quarter and the third quarter. So when those lead changes happened, there's a flip that they switched in the fourth, and they just were very determined, and they just did their hitch efforts to win the game. Despite a slight scoring slump to finish the game, Nigeria tried to close out, but it was too late as Angola just pulled away and just played had a clutch offense and defense. And this was actually a very good game to watch. And in the rebounds, you could see Nigeria, they led in rebounds, and Angola were just behind them. They were just 3 rebounds shy from tying it. 36 total rebounds for Angola, 39 for Nigeria. But from shooting from the field, Angola shot 43% from the field, 51% on 2-point field goals, 27% from deep, and 63.2% from the line. So their 3-ball wasn't knocking. They were not knocking down their 3-ball at a rate that suggests that they should win, but it was just enough to get the job done. But I feel like if they shot at least 38 to 40% from deep, they will be able to at least widen the margin. As the Nigerian side, they shot 28% from deep. They had a very abysmal free field goal percentage, 36% from the field. They're pretty inefficient. Didn't do quite a much of shot selection in there, and it was actually not a good look for them, because the way they just came out, it was just hard to watch them just breaking those shots, not picking up their spots pretty well. But from the line, they shot pretty well. They shot 74% from the line. When you look at even the other stats, the key stats like the steals, Angola had racked up 12 steals. Nigeria led in 12 assists. But Nigeria, the main thing that I've seen that happening is the simple fact that teams like turn over the ball a lot. The teams that turn over the ball a lot are not able to win that ball game, because they're giving out their few extra possessions that they may have capitalized on and at least cut the deficit or even grab the lead. So Nigeria had 22 turnovers. Both teams were tied with 2 blocks, and one thing that frightens me a lot, despite the win by Angola, they fouled 28 times, which was 28 personal fouls. So they need to check on that, because when you face like a team like Egypt, Tunisia, South Sudan, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, these are teams that know how to maximize on your weaknesses, and they'll make you pay when you send them to the line. Either you don't take care of the ball, they can just steal it and grab a quick steal, and on the other end, they can just capitalize on it, fast break points, easy. So that's one thing that the Angolan side needs to look at moving forward, because as you step up in class, the win just becomes harder to come by, especially with these top teams. So all in all, like even from points from turnovers, you could see Angola, they capitalized on the turnovers that Nigeria had. Nigeria had 22 turnovers, so they racked up 20 points from turnovers. Angola, 9 fast break points, 13 second chance points in the paint. It was Angola just dominating inside, 40 points in the paint, and they had 22 points from the bench. So Angola pretty much dominated the game for like 30 minutes, had an 11-0 run, and the biggest lead was 13. So even when Nigeria tried to grab the lead, the biggest lead that they had was 7. And it goes to show you, like in the clutch, you could see how Angola came out, and they just knew where to do and what to do. We had a couple of players scoring 10 points or more. We've got Gaston Goncalves, the usual suspects. 24 minutes played, 12 points, 40% shooting from the field, and 75% on the line. And he had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He had a plus minus of a +4. He also had 2 steals, which was actually pretty good. He gave some possessions in there. Got Chile Dondao, 24 minutes played, 10 points, 42% shooting from the field. On the line, he was 2 for 2. He was 100. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He really struggled with 4 personal fouls. Had 1 steal, plus minus for +5. And with Gilson Bango, 27 minutes played. He had 12 points, 71% shooting from the field. He didn't make a 3-pointer. He only had one. He made one attempt, but didn't go in. He went to the line 6 times. He went to the line. He had 6 free throws. They only made 2, and he finished with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, a steal, and that's just about it for Angola because we had like 3 players in there. Then when you look at the Nigerian side, you can see Josh Okogie. He played the most minutes in this game. Not even the most minutes, like him and Chimezie Metu, they played heavy minutes. Josh Okogie, 35 minutes, 15 points, 25% shooting. He was the worst. Actually, pretty much inefficient on scoring, but he had 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He struggled with 3 personal fouls and 7 turnovers. Out of the 22 total turnovers, 7 turnovers were him, and I mean they were just targeting him. The Angola side were just targeting him and making sure that he commits the turnovers by guarding him heavily. Then we got Chimezie Metu, 37 minutes played, 17 points. He had a pretty decent good game. 5 of 6 from the field, 83% from the free throw line. He finished the game with a double-double, with 10 rebounds, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He struggled with 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers. He had 2 steals. Still had a plus minus for -2. I mean, but he overall had a good game. But I feel like the way they just came out, they were just not ready for the Angolan side, despite having 3 players scoring 10 points or more. Actually, I dare say 15 points or more. We've got Amanze Egekeze. He played 29 minutes, 18 points, 70% shooting from the field. We only needed Josh Okogie to at least shoot 50 to 60% from the field. If he did that, they would have had a chance to win this game because Josh Okogie was pretty inefficient in this game, and this can be one of the main reasons that even can say it was the main reason why they lost, because they just needed him to make at least 4 or 5 made field goals from his side, because he was 3 of 12. If he made at least like it was like 7 or 8 of 12, they might have won this game. And from deep, he should have made at least 4 threes because he's an NBA player. And Chimetu came in and he did his thing. He shot 2. He made 2 3-pointers. I mean, from the field, he was 5 of 6, so he did his part. But Josh Okogie was just cold in this game. Hopefully they can just find a way. I'm not sure the implications, but we have to find out what's going to happen to the Nigerian side. But anyway, I mean, Josh Okogie is the reason why they lost. But good credit to Angola, 3-0 for the first time. I mean, they won 3 straight in the first time, and this is actually a pretty good thing to see. And I'm out. I mean, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. What you think about Angola? What you think about Nigeria? What you think about this whole window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers? And drop a comment on what team you think will represent Africa and who will win it all. So yeah, man, I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next upload.